Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Akala. I'm your Dungeon Master, The Batch, and this is He Is Risen episode 24. I don't have to check and look, it is episode 24. I remembered, I'm not second guessing myself, it is episode 24.
Are you sure?
Shut up. Yes, I'm sure it's episode 24. I've got everybody with me today. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Alright, so last time you had just finished up with the Shadow Crossing quest, the encounter with the shady masked figures that seem to resemble the people that abducted and experimented on Araneus and Meryl in their past before the campaign started. You got paid for helping with that quest, and afterwards you were approached by a halfling named Kithrix. She said she was heading for Barncombe Forest and must have gotten turned around, and you immediately distrusted her, especially when she tried to buy your assistance with precious gems. You told her about the nearby gateworks, and Meryl was actually interested in helping her, and because she tried to help, Kithrix gave her a diamond, which turned out to be worth about 500 gold. You're about to hear my front door open, which is very loud, and the cats are going crazy because the door opened. Hello. You okay? Okay. He told her about the nearby gateworks, and she decided to take that to her destination of Woodhurst instead of her preferred trek through the Barncombe Forest. You went back to the guild to get some drinks and food, and Leokron noticed that Meryl had just disappeared. He tracked her down, and she told him she was going to see Barnabas Reed, the mad scientist alchemist dude. Yeah. To see if he would train her and what he does in his ways of artifice. He lectured her, Leokron lectured her about running off without telling anyone, to which I believe she apologized. I didn't put that in my notes if she did. But Barnabas agreed to take Meryl on as an apprentice, and they started her training. Meanwhile, Kramkyl asked Andor to train her in hand-to-hand combat and learning other ways of fighting, swordsmanship, etc. And they started training as well. Wynne went to the Westbund Library to study up on the things the party has been dealing with, the masked figures, the Cult of Blood, the Fiend King, all of that. Meryl stayed the night at Barnabas' lab and continued her training the next day. Kramkyl continued his training, and Wynne continued her research. And we pick up the following day as you get ready to head to Midhaven to finish construction on the new guild location. Okay. I will be right back. I hate to run as soon as the session starts, but I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Just give me 1 minute. Sorry, hold on.
60, 59, 58, 57, 54.
So
53,
did Meryl?
52.
Did
You forget how to count?
Still water math, I'm sorry.
Wait. Leokron told us where Meryl was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would Araneus' thoughts on that be, since you weren't here last session?
I wouldn't have cared.
You wouldn't have cared?
No. I don't know if it's come across yet or not, but, to Araneus, Meryl is a friend, yes, but she's also just, emergency food. I know it's at least come up once or twice.
It's come up once.
But I don't know if it's come up since you've been here.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I am so very sorry about
It's
that.
the equivalent of keeping a chicken as a pet.
What did I walk
Chicken's
into?
cool and all, but as soon as
Yeah.
you're, hungry,
I
Yeah,
asked what Araneus would have thought of Meryl studying under Barnabas, since he wasn't here last session.
So, you mean it's not like having a chia pet?
no, you don't really eat the chia pet.
So
She's a chicken that can cast magic, but
Well, that's one reason why you haven't been eaten yet.
I'm gonna have to get back up again in a minute. But
No.
shut up.
You be nice to him.
What?
I said, you
He
be
said,
nice
"You
to
be
him.
nice to
Oh,
him."
that was really muffled.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had food in my mouth. I was being a jackass.
Are you sure it wasn't the microphone in your mouth?
I mean, fuck off.
So was it? Oh, come on, I had this in my head. I didn't put it down in my notes. Oh yeah, right. It was first thing in the morning. And Meryl, you said, I don't remember if you said it. I know you told me in a message earlier, but
yeah, she didn't go into the guild hall. She went and waited outside because of her new form.
right. She doesn't want to go in and register her new form.
Yeah, she does. She would. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why she waited until everyone was up to. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, but you just said that she didn't go into the guild because she didn't want to register her form. That's what you said in the message in the chats.
No, she didn't. Huh? No, she didn't want to get caught in her new form without someone around to verify that was her. Basically.
No, because in the
If that
chat
makes
it was
sense.
mentioned.
If that makes sense. But yes, she would go in and try to register her new forms.
Okay. So, you said you were going to go back in the morning.
Yeah.
So do you go to bed a little bit early the night before, get up a little bit early, and then head out to get there first thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get there first thing in the morning. You go in to the tavern. Let me bring up the... wrong tab.
Ooh, excuse me.
Still got the... I got the quest board up.
Go.
I still got Oz's group there. I still got everything up there.
And I don't have my new forms on this one for some reason.
Because it's the old token. I just gotta drag the new token there.
Oh, okay.
I guess it helps if I actually open my character sheet.
So as you're walking through, you get stopped by you get stopped by a guard. Oh wait, I probably should have had you get stopped by a guard before.
Okay,
Way
I'll go
before
back.
that.
I'll go back.
Oh. We're probably inside, right?
Yeah, if you got up first thing, you could be down in the tavern if you want. It's up to you where you'd want to be.
Yeah, because I think that goat's gone too.
Yes, the goat is gone. So you get about here.
Wait, where? Oh, there she is.
I gotta.
Wouldn't have got stopped like back here.
Well,
Yeah, like before she got past these guards.
the tavern area is open to the public.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just the tavern area.
Well, she shows the guards her card and says, I'm just here to register my new forms. I can't seem to be able to change back to the previous one. Don't know why, and I don't know when I'll be able to.
Do you have another way to prove you are the person on this card?
She
We
points
can
over
vouch.
to Andor and Araneus and Wynne and all the others. Leokron.
I have
and
never seen
Kramkyl.
her before in my life.
Well, that doesn't seem to support your claim, miss.
He likes to play tricks. Yes, Meryl is part of our group. That happened when we were in the Shadow Forest. We don't even know why it happened, but it did. And I'm like yelling this across the fucking tavern.
Okay, so there's one person who says they don't know you, another person who says they do know you.
Wynne will not shout across the tavern, but will walk over here and say, yes, this is the cabin known as Meryl.
On one of our last quests through the Dark Forest, she changed.
Can you mute while you're eating? Whatever microphone you're using makes it really loud. That was not in character.
Wait, the guard didn't say that?
The guard's like, dude, chew with your mouth closed.
I have little manners.
Now that's in character.
Yeah, that's definitely in character.
It's also true.
Yeah. Okay. You seem to be telling the truth. We'll let you through to the guild chambers, the guild council chambers, to register your new form.
Thank you. Kind of skips along.
You just went through a window.
That seems about normal for Meryl.
Actually, it does.
It does.
Actually, it does. She doesn't know what windows or doors are. She just sees an opening and goes into it.
And that guard's going to stop you as well, basically giving you the same line
Yeah.
of questioning.
She shows her card, says it's me, Meryl Xiao. I'm just here to register my new forms that I picked up along the way.
We can vouch.
The guard looks down at me and says, "Do you vouch as well?" Meat looks at you and says, "What vouch?"
That's Meryl, right?
Oh, yes, that Meryl.
Would have been funny. Who's Meryl? Oh, what's a Meryl?
What's the Meryl?
And the guard lets you through.
Oh, hey, Miss Guardmaker. Again. For the, 20th time now?
Guildmaster Defina says, "Who are you and what is your business here?"
Meryl Xiao, and I'm here to register my new forms that I got in the Shadow Forest.
You are Meryl, the same cabot that hopped up on our tables.
Yes,
Yep,
I
that's
am.
that's the same one. We
The-
can vouch for her.
The same one that's part of your group, Andor?
Yes, that would be correct. And then he looks over to me and then nudges him, right?
Yes, right. Yes. Ren
Well,
looks
you
at
said
you.
anytime.
Go ahead.
Well, you said anytime I have a new form, I have to have it registered, correct?
Ren says yes, and you can have up to 6 forms registered with the guild.
6.
Yes.
But this will make it 6 and 7.
How many do you currently have? You have the Cabot, you have the humanoid form, you have the hybrid, and you have the really?
Oh yeah, 6, yeah. you're
Sorry.
right, 6.
This would bring it
Meryl,
up.
do we even
this-
know if you can go back to the other forms?
I can't seem to be able to change between, except for these two for right now.
You do try, and you can't?
She tries and she can't for right now.
Okay. Alright, so Ren works her... I can't remember how I did it. I think it was like this. Works her capturing magic and image capturing magic, and takes your card and transfers the image onto the two spots that are left of your 2 new forms.
Like, I don't think it's her fault. I think she reacts to her environment.
Well, still, shapeshifters must register their forms with the guild. And it's a safety rule.
It's understandable.
And she gives you your card back.
Thank you. Oh, you catch my good side.
Oh, jeez. Meat walks up to... Stuff popping up on my screen. Meat walks up to Ren. Says, "You remember Meat?" And Ren says, "Yes, I remember you." We didn't play it out on screen, but I retconned that he went and got his membership card.
Okay.
And Meat says, "You miss Meat?" And Ren says, yeah,
fine.
yes, I missed you, Meat." Meat kind of
That's
just laughs to himself, walks back over to Andor and says, "She like meat."
Sure, buddy.
And Meryl is suddenly trying to repress laughter.
And Defina says, "Is there any more business you have here?"
No, miss.
Well,
Ma'am, that's all I needed to update my information.
should we tell her about what went down in the Dark Forest?
I don't think she would care.
I mean, people dying mysteriously and being
I could.
captured.
I could show her the masks that we got.
Defina says, "Does it concern the guild or Woodhurst?"
I think it concerns the world as a whole.
That sounds a bit dramatic.
She's not wrong, ma'am.
Well,
I
if it
No,
concerns the
people.
world, I think I would have heard about it by now.
There's these people in black masks. They go around kidnapping people and fusing them up with different animals and stuff. I think you might be concerned about that.
Related to the cultist.
And they're related to the Black Mask cult.
The Black Mask cult.
Yeah, they go around wearing these masks, and she reaches into her bag of holding and pulls out the black mask and kind of holds it up. Of course, she would have to be changing at this
She
point for
doesn't
that.
show any sign of recognition. She seems a bit perturbed. Have
All right.
they been taking anyone from this area?
Anyone that's been assigned to go to that quest to the Dark Forest, yeah.
Yeah, some of your guards ended up in the crossing and didn't come back.
My guards.
Well, the guards that were sent there that weren't there. I don't know.
Are you perhaps referring to members of the Royal Hunters Guild?
Yes, them. Sorry, yes, them.
They handle their own affairs.
Sorry to have wasted your time.
Sorry to have wasted your time.
If it seems like their activities are going to move towards our area, then please let me know. But for now, this is not my concern.
Will do.
Have a good day.
Well done. You too.
Two seconds.
Yes, she hops in through the window.
She hops. Jeez. 2 seconds.
Yeah, might as well make it a theme now, just walking in through the window.
Question everything, trust no one.
That should be the motto for this campaign.
1 second.
Okay.
1 second.
All right. So, Meryl's got her forms registered. She's back in the tavern with everyone, as is Andor, and so is Meat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, everyone's there. All right. Are you ready to go to Midhaven to finish your job there?
Go finish our job and get our money.
Yes, you're 200 gold each.
Yeah.
No, we're just gonna play tic-tac-toe on the table.
Get a carrot whiskey
What now?
fusion, whatever that was. The carrot whiskey stuff. The carrot mead, wasn't it? I can't remember what she asked for mixed with carrot juice.
I think they did say whiskey.
I think so.
Rek looks at Araneus and says, should I do that?
Probably not.
I mean, she
We're
wants to
getting
pay
ready
you
to
for
go
it. Sure,
finish
I don't care.
We're getting ready to go finish a job. I don't think we should be drinking.
Okay, fine, just carrot juice.
All right. I don't remember how much I charged you for carrot juice before.
400 gold.
Let's go.
The rarest
with,
carrot juice in the world.
Let's go with how much?
2 silver.
Rolls, food and water. Let's see, what do we have on? Nope, that's not what I was looking for. Expenses. There we go.
3 electrum.
3 electrum.
Wow, I haven't heard that in forever.
Meat has an electrum.
Does he?
Yeah. I don't know if I actually told you guys that, though, so pretend I didn't say anything.
I heard nothing. Something about electoral college.
Meat, empty your pockets right the fuck now.
Ale cost
We don't have an.
4 copper. Carrot juice is probably a specialty drink, so let's go with 5 copper. I can't remember how much I charged before. So I probably should have taken note of how much a carrot juice cost. I didn't think to note how much a carrot juice cost. I'm going to put that in my notes now. Never thought I would have to do that.
You never know with this group.
That is
You
true.
never know.
How much for one of your chairs?
The chairs are not for sale?
Oh, free then. Thank you.
No, that's not what I said.
I was kidding. That didn't happen.
Not for sale, you say?
All
That
right.
means it's free.
So you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
All right. You go to the gateworks, which take you to Midhaven. Oh. And you go to the work site of the new guild location. And it's almost done. The everything of the exterior of the building is done. All the finishing of the inside is done. All that's left is to basically move in and install like the bar area of the tavern. Bring in the chairs. Some of the finishing on the floor still needs to be done. But basically all the fixtures and everything that need to go on the inside, that's all that's left that needs to be done. And with the team that they have, including you, they're going to get it done by the end of the day.
Excellent.
Oh, this looks nice, guys.
Hard work.
I would like to sneakily carve my name into the bottom of the bar. Like on the underside.
Araneus was here.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Oh, good lord. You're gonna
Not
screw this
good.
up.
So as you're trying to stealthily carve your name in,
I just imagine me doing like the huge like arms out tiptoe thing that you see in cartoons.
as you are underneath the bar trying to carve your name in, someone comes around the corner and looks down at you and says, I wouldn't let Van C do that.
Oh, I wasn't doing anything. I'm just I was checking the bolts and nails to make sure they were good.
Sure. You check those bolts to make sure they're good.
Yeah, this one's tight.
Just
Looky there.
yeah. Just be careful that
Would
Van
he
doesn't see
need
you
to roll an
checking the
insight?
bolts. Because you're
Oh,
not.
is he the one that put them in?
He's one of the 2 people in charge, and he's the one on site right now. And you're not supposed to be checking the bolts.
Oh, okay. I'm sure you have a quality control person for that. I
Yes.
overstepped my bounds.
Yes.
My bad.
Just try and help you out there, buddy. Don't want you getting in trouble.
Thank you, unnamed civilian.
Turns around and walks away. Do you continue trying to carve your name in, or do you take his advice and...
No, I
cease?
just I walk onto the roof because why not? Now walking on the ceiling.
You walk under the ceiling?
I didn't. Yes. I'm checking the
Ceiling fan.
chandelier.
You're going to double check the
I'm
chandelier?
assuming they don't have the ceiling fan. Yes, I'm double checking the
Honestly,
chandelier.
Because I remember
The
you
one
helped
we
with the
hung the
chandelier
last
up.
time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Araneus would be the best with all the light fixtures and everything like that because he can just go on the ceilings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm checking them. I'm making sure that, everything's good up there. Not trying to carve anything anymore. Because I got caught.
So you run into the two people who are in charge, Van, Stormshot, and what the? I just accidentally popped out the Roll20 chat. I did not know that was a thing.
Wait, what?
You can pop out the
What?
Roll20 chat by double clicking on the chat thing. I did not know you could do that.
Huh.
Cool.
Van, Stormshot, and Unleash Sanima. You run into them as
How do I
they're...
put it back?
Just close it.
Okay.
Just close it.
Yes.
We'll come back if you close it.
I was gonna say the other person's name is Gary Gygax.
Oh god.
No, that is Unleash. I think I showed them before when we started.
I don't remember seeing this person before.
Okay.
I don't remember seeing him either.
I don't recall them either, but that doesn't mean much.
Okay.
He kind of looks like a vampire.
Well, he could be.
Do you recognize the names? Did I mention the names when you started working on the...
To be honest, it
On the
was so long
location?
ago, I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Maybe.
I just couldn't remember if I'd mentioned them or not. I think I did. I want to say I did.
We'll go with you did.
Yeah, because I remember I went back and watched on Adventures in Akala to make sure I got the exact right names, and I even went and did on Midhaven, got these pictures to
Midjourney?
what did I say? I said Midhaven. Midjourney, yeah.
Yeah. Midhaven, yeah.
To match the tokens I was using for them, because the tokens I was using for them, they weren't free. So I went on Midjourney and got not watched. It wasn't. Never mind. I'm getting confused, and this is this is not relevant. So I'm just gonna keep babbling. So I'll stop that. But yeah, Anli, Sanima, and Van Stormshot, they're the ones running the construction of the guild. But you see them around kind of directing traffic and telling who to do what and where to go. And basically they're the ones that you're answering to. And as the day goes...
I ask Only if she needs anything.
At what point in the day do you do that? Like, do you just like when you first see her?
Yeah, when we first get back over there, I guess. Before I tried to carve things, I guess. I don't know.
Before you tried to carve?
Or maybe after I tried to carve.
Let's say after. We'll go in chronological order here. We'll say after. She wasn't on shift yet. Or she wasn't on site yet, rather. After they ask her if she needs anything, and she says, no, just just stick to your assigned post, your assigned job. Which I wasn't really going to
I don't know
go
what that
into.
is.
I wasn't going to go into
That's
detail. I was
okay.
kind of just going to like fast forward the day to get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah.
That works.
Instead of going through the minute detail of putting together an
I
inn.
pick up a hammer and I nail this nail into the thing. Do you want me to
No,
roll
I don't.
strength?
I really don't. So as the day goes on, the tavern starts to look more and more like this.
Yeah, I recognize that. I mean, I've never seen that before ever.
I've never ever seen this before, not once.
Yes. So Adventures in Akala has not happened yet.
Oh my god, I love this! This is sick! I'm really sorry for the earphones users.
That's fine. I'm on headphones and I was fine. It's all good. But yeah.
I wonder if I'll meet a turtle at some point.
For anybody watching who does not know what Adventures in Akala is, that's another playlist on my on the channel. I will let you know when to watch the videos on that channel when they fall in with this campaign.
Order.
Yes, when they fall in with this campaign.
You're not gonna bring my other werewolf character into this.
I'm gonna bring my
yeah.
That's why you asked me. Okay, I'm okay.
No,
my currently
no, it's
dying
not.
artificer.
That's not why I asked you that, Josh.
Okay.
And so as you're setting up the final bits, the stools, the tables, the chairs, and some of you are in the back getting the kitchen ready and putting all that stuff in. You finish with what everything that's getting done for the day. There's a couple things that are being left for another day, like because they're waiting to set a couple of the kitchen utilities up. They're getting people who know what they're doing in, and for that they're going to do that. They're getting people later in the day to come in and do that once everyone's left the work site to give them space to do that. But you got pretty much everything done and set. Sorry, I've been coughing a lot today.
Is it the Rona?
It's not the Rona. No, it's not the Rona.
My Sharona?
Oh, jeez. And as you finish up, Van and Anli ask everyone to gather around, and I'll bring your tokens on here. It's not super important, but just for the visual.
Aesthetics.
Yeah. And me, this is a big party. Why
is Wynne so tiny?
I don't know. I tried everything to get Wynne and Meat to be medium sized, but it won't work. And there are other people there. That's all I'm going to put there for now. But there are other people, there are other adventurers there as well. And some of my home game players might recognize the tokens that are on the screen right now.
Wow.
I'll throw a couple more on there. Just for fun. And yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. All right. So they ask everyone to gather around, and Anli starts. Anli's an elf. Van is a human, and Anli starts talking first, and she says, "In addition to the 200 gold we're going to be giving all of you, I want to extend my personal thanks and gratitude to all of you for helping with the completion of the Midhaven Adventurers Guild location, which we are going to call the Direwolf Tavern." And Van says, "You have not only her gratitude, but mine, and as I believe all of you have been here for at least 3 weeks. Not many people stayed for this last week. I think it's only fair if we give you a little bit of a bonus. What do you think, Anli?" And Anli says to Van, I think that could be arranged. We had planned on having to pay more people for this last week, but we got it done faster and with less people. So yeah, we can afford a bonus. Van says it's going to be an additional 50 gold to each of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I say thank you in Elvish.
Yes, thank you very much.
And the gold will be arriving here momentarily, as it will obviously have to be brought in a large chest, so we have it being brought in a secured wagon. Now, I know a lot of you are new to the guild, and some of you come from the Westwind Guild location. I lost Westwind for a second. Some of you come from the Westwind Guild location. I know it's only a trip through the gateworks from here to Westwind, but I hope that with the Westwind location and the Midhaven location, that we'll be able to better serve the people of Blencathra and the people around Midhaven. Now, just because you typically get your quests from one location or another doesn't mean you only have to get your quest from that location. We are still affiliated with the Westwind Adventurers Guild. It's just that Anli and I are in charge of this location. So any issues that come up would have to be taken up with me and her. Any issues with quests from this location. So you are free to choose either location you want. You are not tied down to a specific guild location. If you don't like us, you don't have to come here. If you don't like the bureaucracy over at the Westman location, then we could be your home here. And it's completely up to you. With that said, and you hear the sound of horses and a cart pulling up outside. With that said, I believe your gold has arrived.
It's not a bad offer. You seem to pay more than the other side.
Well, I can't say all quests will be this lucrative, but Midhaven is a bit higher end than West Wend. There might be some richer opportunities out here, but
It's fine with me.
You never know.
I'm more rustic anyway.
So the doors
rustic, what you're calling it now?
The doors open and two men come in carrying a large chest. They open it up, and inside are a bunch of sacks of gold, and they start handing them out to each of you one by one. And Anli says, "Feel free to count it. It's 250. We already knew we were going to give you the extra 50."
It's very much appreciated.
So you can all add 250 to your inventory.
Old.
Yeah, I was forgetting the word inventory. Add. Come on. There we go. 25 plus 28 is 53. There we go. Van says, first thing tomorrow we will have quests posted here if any of you are interested.
Well, we're here. We might as well stay the night and break this tavern in.
Wynne's going to lean over to Andor and say, "We promised we'd go back to the Shadow Forest."
Fair.
Reminder, just in case you forgot, he did say he wouldn't hold it to you if you changed your mind. So.
Yeah, but we probably shouldn't.
Okay. I was just saying you were given an out if you did change your mind. But that's probably something you should talk about. Not trying to warn you off it, just it's probably something the party should discuss because of how big of a leap that is.
Is this the DM telling us we're not ready for that yet?
No. That's
It's a pop-up in the video game saying you must be this level or this level recommended.
No, that's me saying you as players should think about what you want to do going forward, because going to the shadow, the plane of shadow, will drastically change the game going forward.
Not to mention it's a time sucker, because if we end up in the Shadowfell, it's gonna
really
eat
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not
time.
warning you off it. I'm saying everybody should talk about it and decide if that's what you want. I'm not saying don't do it. It's not going to mess me up any. I'm not saying it's do it and you
Party can
die.
discuss it.
He's saying do it and we die.
No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm specifically
Well,
not.
Maybe the party can discuss what we want to do over dinner at the inn or
At the Direwolf
drinks or
Tavern,
something.
or
Yeah.
Wherever we're spending the night. Are we staying at the inn?
well, the Direwolf
Might as
Tavern.
well.
Or are we camping?
Direwolf Tavern isn't an inn. There is an inn down the road. I believe you stayed at before. Either that, or I'm just making that up in my brain. But I believe you stayed there.
Wherever we're staying for the night. Whenever we go back for there, whenever the party's having dinner, we can discuss the plans.
And they're
That sounds good.
they'll be bringing the other stuff in to set up the kitchen soon. So if you want to stay there for dinner, at the Direwolf Tavern for dinner, they'll be able to cook you something.
Yeah, we should celebrate.
Sure, we'll have it be a training session for the cooks.
Yeah.
To cook everybody dinner. There you go.
If they need water, I can just create some water for them.
On tap.
Yep, 10 free gallons.
All right.
Oh, I can create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
With what?
A spell.
Yeah, what spell?
Create food and water.
Oh.
Because I'm a genie kind warlock. The food is bland but nourishing.
Can't you prestidigitate it to make it taste different?
Yeah, I was about to say.
That I can.
Make it taste better.
Alright, so couple hours
But I'm
pass.
not gonna do that.
Couple hours pass, the kitchen gets set up, and it's dinner time, and
Ding 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 ding.
then a couple of the others who were there have left. There's a couple still hanging around, but Van sees your group and a couple others that are left and says, "So, you all are staying for dinner? Got the cooks ready?"
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. We should celebrate this.
How much is it?
Meals, poor, modest, comfortable. This is definitely comfortable. So, yeah, it's 5 silver for each of you.
That's fine.
For dinner. Drinks.
Well, that's
Sure.
that's the most I paid in one meal. I think it's gonna be good.
Drinks are on the house.
Oh
Nice.
They
wow!
might
Don't
regret
bet.
that.
Andor hear that?
I'm gonna subtract 5 silver from my inventory.
Also, going to
Yeah.
take 5 silver
Yeah.
out.
I think we all are.
I took 5 out of meats. And don't have a token for the bartender, but bartender comes out and asks you each what you want to eat. And says we don't have menus out yet. We'll have them ready for tomorrow. But we've got, I don't know,
Spaghetti and meatballs.
spaghetti and
Stew.
meatballs.
Lasagna.
I don't know what are medieval meals.
Do
Oh, stew.
Stew.
So,
Cabbage stew.
Turkey
Mutton.
legs,
or hunk of meat.
mutton, bread.
Potato bisque.
haggis.
Just think Skyrim NPC.
Pork or loaf.
I have the
There we
cookbook.
go.
I can literally name shit. I can.
Squirrel, rabbit,
I have one of those somewhere.
deer, venison.
Yeah, all of that, but the good stuff.
Potato.
Now,
Somebody stole your
so you
sweet roll.
know why sauces were originally invented, right? It was to mask the taste of rotten meat
Yeah.
so that they could still serve it.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
then.
this is a high end. That is not. So yeah.
At least in the real world. I don't know about here.
All right.
Debatable.
So they bring.
I would like a ratatouille.
So is everybody seated where they want to be seated, so they can bring you out your meals of choice?
As long as I'm away from
I don't think we're looking at
Birdman over
tables.
there.
I didn't even think of that.
Away from.
Is that
Oh,
is
that
that
is a giant
snake
eagle?
woman standing, or is she sitting somewhere?
She's gonna sit here because nobody's sitting there at the moment.
You know, you could always ask him if you just want to put your name on the wall or something.
What?
You could always ask him to put your name somewhere.
No. I want to do it sneakily if I do it at all.
Wait, I missed that. Did you say you were gonna try that again?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. I won't do it on this visit. Maybe a different visit.
You're gonna get us kicked out of this guild before we even.
I am not doing anything, and you didn't see that. Because you didn't say you did.
I did not. That is Libby saying that you're gonna get us kicked out of this.
I'll find a way to do it.
The very strange-looking woman at the table Kramkyl and Leokron just sat at doesn't look too keen on them sitting there.
Hello. Do you mind if we sit here?
You tell me, Tyler. Does she mind?
It doesn't look like she wants us here.
Honestly, in my mind, I think she just wouldn't say anything, but just like look at them neutrally, like giving no response, just looking that they're there.
And that's what she does.
I'm assuming that's a character that y'all had.
Yep. I did a
I-
few
I-
adventures
if
in
I-
I did a few adventures in Akala sessions as test runs before they went live. And that is one of
Okay.
Tyler's
I don't-
characters.
This specific character, if I remember correctly, was the only one to live in the group that we battled
I thought Tiberius was still alive.
I think
in one of them.
pretty sure they're all still alive.
Okay, I could be wrong then. My apologies.
Yeah.
I know my character's still alive, but probably nowhere near here yet.
I know one of my
'Cause I know we
characters
had
is
multiple.
dead. One of my characters is dead.
One of my characters is in the woods currently, training as a monk.
I only played in one session, and I don't recall where that.
because he's the portal.
What was that character's name?
That was...
I'm pulling it up here. Maria Lorwyn.
Yeah, I was getting there. I have a whole spreadsheet for Adventures in Akala.
My character's name was Doko.
Ralu.
I have
Ralu.
Miria, Doko, Ralu. I have all of them right here. I could drag them onto the screen right now.
Then there was Yogi. That was a fun character. Tina.
I have an entire list of of
I think I only got to do one of the adventures.
Having a raging werewolf was so much fun to play.
Yeah, this isn't Josh's first Wolfman character.
Werewolves are cool.
Yeah, I know Batch was getting upset about the combination of my character and Zoomy's character.
Robert Adset said for the medieval food: roast fowl, pea soup, roast pig, meat pie, and roast roots. Those all work.
I will take a meat pie.
Do.
Also take a meat pie.
Yeah, I'll try.
Pom Pom. Pom Pom. That was Pom Pom.
All right.
I remember that was Pom Pom. Yeah.
Can I have one of each?
One of each.
Yeah.
He'll do it. He'll finish it.
All 5 of the things I just listed.
He's got a very big appetite.
Well, so here's the thing: are any of them horse friendly?
What?
You mean can horses eat them?
Yeah. I think Bolt and Dash would want a little bit once we get back to the guild.
Maybe some roast roots.
I'm happy you finally
wouldn't-
remembered them. I had something planned for that.
Oh, are there
Leokron wouldn't
horses
forget.
somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a whole carriage somewhere. Well, a cart.
The cart's outside, and then the horses are inside with 4.
Didn't we have Did we only have the 2 horses, or did we have 3 at one point?
Yeah, just 2.
Okay.
I'm sure you could feed any of them to the horses. There's nothing wrong with any of them.
Okay, I'll take.
Do you typically feed horses meat, though? I mean, I'm not a horse person.
I don't know. I don't know. Do horses eat meat?
No.
No.
Yeah, I think they're
They
more
don't?
grains, oats, carrots. So you
No,
could
not
probably get
normally.
maybe some roast roots.
I mean,
Or
you
probably-
could probably feed them meat, but
Wild horses might if there is literally nothing else, but no, not typically.
yeah, typically no. They're mainly herbivores.
That's what I thought. They're like you, Batch.
So the
They literally don't have the
Technically,
you
they
would eat
do
it,
have an
Batch, horse would eat
incisor.
it.
What'd you say, Libby?
If you would eat it, the horse would eat it.
I don't think a horse is gonna be interested in. I don't know. A horse might be interested in tofu. Who knows?
Yeah, the only from what I just read, the only time you really feed horses meat is during cold and harsh winters to increase their protein intake.
Okay, so the bartender is immediately corrected by the rest of the party, who apparently knows about horses.
No.
No, I think they're just the bartender is corrected by Wynne, who has studied horses.
Can I get? Are you guys able to get a naked tossed salad?
naked.
Yeah, like no dressings or anything.
You just want a bowl of lettuce?
Leokron,
Yeah, I mean,
I
if you
don't
could
think
throw
now
it-
is the time to be naked.
No. Leokron looks over to you, like no dressing, like just straight
No,
vegetable.
keep your dressings on.
You don't know that term?
Yes, I can get you a salad.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, just a hearty salad for me as
That'll-
well.
It's like a big one.
In addition to whatever you want for yourself, or
I don't want 5 servings. I don't think the horses can have that much, nor have it, clearly. I want you to give me a random one, and I want you to choose. Whatever you think I should have.
then you shall have the roast pig.
All right.
How many salads do you want for the horses?
Just one salad for each of them.
Is the salad going to keep for that long?
Well, it depends when you're going back.
Right.
I'll grab it right before we leave.
Okay, so that'll be another 10 silver from you.
You got it.
Some expensive salad.
I mean, I can't imagine these are the freshest vegetables to begin with, probably. So.
Yes.
Well, I mean, horses generally eat like carrots, potatoes, apples.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, they're so lucky they can have apples. I'm allergic.
Seriously?
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
That does suck. I have a
Yeah,
whole
that
basket
does
full
suck.
of apples downstairs. Like
About them apples.
I have a 3-pound bag sitting down there.
You lucky.
All right. So you eat your dinner. What's the plan after that?
We go to the inn.
Now, are you going back to the West Wind Guild? Are you going to go to sleep there? Or are you going to go to the inn in Midhaven?
Can
I
we
think
bring
we
the
should-
horses their food?
Wait,
What?
what?
Can we bring the horses their food and sleep there?
Well, wait a second. Weren't we going to discuss before we left? We were going to. I had mentioned discussing during dinner what our next plan of
Oh.
action will be.
Right. I forgot
Where
you
we
said during
sleep.
dinner. Okay.
But yes.
So,
All right.
Wynne wants to go back to the Shadow Forest and help save those hunters from the masked figures in the Plane of Shadow. Discuss.
I don't think it's smart to go back there right now.
Yeah, I don't think it's really smart to go back there.
Well, why not?
I don't think we're very well equipped. We don't know exactly what we're dealing with. We don't know where that clan's coming from.
Well, so here's what I know. All right. Give me a second here. Let me pull up. All right. We're going to encounter shadows, wraiths, and shadow demons. It's, as you guys know, it is ruled by Mask and the Raven Queen. And there's a vampire named Cain Magnus. They are turning people into vampires. And I think that may be what they want to do with the people they're capturing from this realm.
And they're combining people with animals and stuff, like Chimera.
So you're saying I could become a vampire?
Oh man, we had one of those before.
You had one of those before, Andor?
Are you a seer?
Out of game.
An oracle?
All right.
Let's remember, the people that have played these things with Batch before, Josh and Tyler, you guys can't bring in your previous knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh
into
no,
these
I'm not.
characters.
I'm literally I separate Tyler from Leokron.
They might not even know who Kane Magnus is because I changed the character's name.
No.
He's a vampire.
I will say, all of the things that like you just said are they seem very threatening. and they seem like they can be very fatal. More fatal than the stuff that we've encountered yet. I know my capabilities, but I don't know as if I would be comfortable going into the plane of shadow just right now.
I don't think we're ready for it.
I
think we need to get stronger.
Yeah, I don't feel ready for that right now.
Well, it looks like we are outnumbered there, Wynne.
Yeah, I just worry about the people that have already been taken, and they're just going to keep taking more.
I just don't want the same thing to happen to somebody else that has happened to me and Meryl.
Yeah.
I understand that completely. It's hard because, we struggled with that last fight.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did we?
I don't think we did. I don't think they even touched me.
I don't think we did either.
You didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, maybe Andor struggled.
I'll say
But
this.
I mean, to
Maybe
be
that
fair,
says more about
Andor.
Andor than.
I mean, to be fair, Andor does die a lot.
Anything we
Yeah,
commit to in the Shadow Forest and possibly the Shadowfell, we're committing to a large amount of time. So you have to keep that in mind.
Not the
I mean, we don't have
Shadowfell.
anything else going right now.
Not the Shadowfell. That's a 5e term. Plane of Shadow.
Oh, Plane of Shadow, excuse me.
It's not a very big distinction, but... Sorry.
You know what? The name is different.
But that is the name.
As you were. I'm sorry. Anything you commit to in the Plane of Shadow is what?
It's time consuming, We don't know how long we're going to be away if we get into the Plane of Shadow.
Literally time consuming.
But what else do we have going on right now, though?
Anything that could come up. Like, it's something we need to be cautious of because we don't know how much time we're going to miss in the real world.
Are there any examples in any books that anyone knows of, like, how long or, like, how much the time difference is?
Well, I know that...
will answer...
Sorry, my mic died. I had to change mics.
Okay, I was gonna answer for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't remember who asked, but someone asked if there were any references to what the time difference is in the Shadow Plane. From your research, you would have learned that it isn't consistent. The rate is different depending on what happens in the Plane of Shadow.
That's not very helpful.
That doesn't make me any safer.
Well, we lost Drakir.
And there goes Sholly.
He's back.
Discord keeps freezing.
He's not Drakir anymore.
Yes, his name still shows up that way.
Araneus.
Well, it's both, and I need to fix that.
Yeah,
But
Wynne will just say nobody knows for sure what it exactly is, because it seems to not it seems to vary. It seems to change.
I think anything in the plane of shadow, we're committing to a lot of time and possibly not coming back.
Meat looks up at Andor and says, "Bad guys?"
Very bad guys.
Go fight bad guys.
And Andor just
So
says,
neat.
could die.
Well, we always could
Could-
die.
Are we all
He
around
kinda
like
looks
the
at
same
Andor.
table? Or are we at where we're showing?
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
at
say
this
we've all
point,
kind
yeah,
of
we
moved
would be all
together.
the same. Yeah.
Okay, I give Meat a fist bump.
Meat looks confusingly and just puts his hand in a fist.
And I punch it and then do the explodey thing with my hand.
I don't think
Meat.
that exists in this time frame.
Oh, it does now. I invented it.
Meat just looks a little more confused, and he does that.
Does he do the Baymax? Blah 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 blah.
The what now?
From Big Hero 6.
From Big Hero
Baymax.
6.
Oh, I'm not familiar.
I'll find a clip and send to you.
I am an uncultured swine.
It's the
Disney
animation. Let me send you.
So what is it? Is it 4-3 right now?
Andor's on the fence.
I'm just not comfortable with it.
I'm not comfortable.
So my main hang-up is just for the fact that
There you go.
how do we get back? I know how to get there, but how do we get back?
I mean, probably the same place that you got there. I would hope, if it's still there.
Well, yeah, but what if it's not?
That's why I said,
like,
if it's still there.
We're taking a risk.
So I have attuned, well, not attuned, but I kind of know what this Onyx thing does now, and like I know I can create.
At worst, we could always talk to
a shadow crossing.
At worst,
can
we could
create
always
a shadow crossing from the shadow plane.
Wait, hold on. Let's slow roll. You did wait.
Oh.
You just what?
No, the Onyx doesn't create a shadow crossing.
Or was I not supposed to know? My character not supposed to know that?
I meant to retcon that last session. I fleshed out what the Onyx does, and one of the things it can do is create a temporary shadow crossing. I meant to tell you that, Libby, and I'm sorry I forgot.
I just happened to see it in my inventory, so I looked at it. Because I had one.
I'm very happy I stopped this stream.
Granted, I would have to have the mask, but...
Yeah.
Wait, so you're telling me right now, if you have one of those masks on, you can make a shadow crossing with that rock?
Yes.
You're serious?
Yes.
Wait, I have the Dark Onyx in my inventory.
Yeah. You each picked one up.
Who's actually carrying it?
You each picked one up.
Yeah, I got one as well.
This is assuming Wynne shared with Araneus what she learned from the Identify spell that Araneus would even know.
Yeah. Yeah, she would have shared that with the party when she figured it out.
Oh, I'm sorry I forgot to let you know that, Libby.
It's all good.
Me having the mask in my inventory, does that mean I'm attuned to it?
It does not mean you are attuned to it.
Okay.
You have
Question about this.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say to Meryl, you do not know how to attune to it yet.
Okay.
You could probably figure it out pretty easily, but you don't know yet.
Because she's then spending time studying it.
Yeah.
Just doesn't have it in her inventory, just sitting there. She's,
Yeah, no, you have not attuned to it yet, simply by looking at it and studying it now.
Okay, my question is, so the verbal component of the spell must be the word darkness spoken in Undercommon, and that uses 1 charge to cast the darkness spell.
Yep.
But then, does it also use 1 charge to make the shadow crossing?
If I didn't put that in there, I meant to, yes.
Okay, because it does not say that.
I will fix that.
And does the second command phrase, sate your hunger, does that use a
That
charge?
uses a charge as well. I had worded it differently before, and then I rearranged the text, and I forgot to put that back in there.
Okay.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Josh, it sounds like you're snoring.
No, I'm not snoring.
So, is there a
My
command
wife
for...
No, never mind. She's not snoring.
For getting rid of a shadow crossing?
It goes away after 1 minute.
Yeah.
Well, that other one was kind of... Oh, that's a permanent one. Never mind.
All right. Well, I'm happy to know that we do have like a safe way back.
Well, that's if it allows us to come back. We just know that we can create a way there.
My main concern is that we don't know how much time is going to pass, and we don't know like how much what would happen with the cult and everything going on in that time. For all
Maybe we
know,
should speak to the Royal Guard.
I mean, we do have the cult here to worry about too.
Yeah, we still have the cult to worry about.
I mean, it's never a bad idea just to get advice on what we should be looking into, especially if it's something like this that's going to be investigated by the Royal Guard.
Knowledge is one of the most powerful things. We should definitely do that.
You know, it might help. It'll help us make our, decisions a little easier.
So back to the guild.
So should we ask Van and Onley if they have any quests already?
It's that too, yeah. Do that.
Oh, they said they wouldn't have
Just
any
to
till the
see.
morning.
So with that being said, can we go back to the guild so I can give the horses their meals?
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
If everyone's in favor, that is.
I'm in favor of getting more information, and to go back to, where we came from is not a bad idea. Knowledge is power.
We can go back and feed the horses.
All right. So you're heading back to the Westwind Guild then?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Correctamundo.
Heading off to the Gateworks and back over to the Westwind Guild. Alright, how long? Let me check my calendar. Alright.
I'm so sorry, Josh, but the microphone is really picking up your breathing or something. It's just
Yeah.
whenever nobody's talking, we just hear this. It's I don't know. Your microphone must be amazing or something, or you're like you have that sucker shoved down your throat.
Personally, I don't hear it.
It's
But
I don't
had to
know. It's a
switch to
decent
my-
distance away from my mouth. I mean,
Really? Can
Yeah.
anybody else hear it, or is it just me?
I hear it.
I hear it too.
Okay.
I had to switch to a different headset, so and I'm on mobile now, so like everything's wonky for me.
Alright, so back at the guild, it's getting late, it's after dinner time. Do you head over to the stables to see Bolt and Dash?
Yeah, I'm
those are
bolting
cute names.
and dashing to them.
What'd you say, Libby?
I said those are cute names.
I'd go with Leokron.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow Leokron.
Just go right through the walls, why don't you?
Oh, my bad. Hold on. Let me go back over here. Let me do this step by step. Excuse me, guard. Excuse me, Wynne. Sorry. Oh, that's a window. Let me go back. Guard, excuse me. I can't get through. Excuse me, guard.
Leokron went through the window
Leokron,
too.
you just jumped through a window.
Window?
Just
There's a
move through the
window?
guard.
Yeah, these are windows.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Excuse me, guard.
You know what? Just go this way, guys. Just
Wow.
Fine, guard. Dang.
I just go through the window. It's like, She's
I mean, I
tiny
could.
anyway.
Excuse me, guards. Sorry, coming through.
Alright, so Leokron.
Wait, which ones are ours? Ours are in the back.
I don't they're not actually in there.
Nope, these are ours. These two.
So who had the Did anybody
Feed with
have
animals?
did anybody have in their inventory like feed for the horses?
I got a fuck ton of apples.
George's character may have, but doesn't George's character work here now?
Yeah, doesn't George care to work here?
Yeah, he does work at the stables, but
somebody
he's done for the
having
day.
it.
I bought literally
that's
all
why
those,
he's never here.
I bought all those apples off that one carriage rider with the horses.
Wouldn't he be sleeping in the back of the stables, though? And by sleeping, I mean standing there staring.
Probably. I don't have his token anymore, though. But yeah.
You know, I could cast augury to see if it's a good idea to go to the shadow plane.
You have augury?
Yeah, I have augury.
Isn't that only for like 30 minutes?
Yeah, within the next 30 minutes.
So, would it be a good idea to go to the shadow plane in the next 30 minutes?
30 minutes.
Wouldn't that be for more like immediate things?
Like, is it a good idea for Andor to eat this whole, roast pig? or will we regret it later?
I have no regrets.
We'll regret it later.
Oh,
He
I didn't
might
say
not.
you,
We
I said
will.
us. Will we regret it later?
But yeah, I could cast augury as a ritual and see if it's a good idea to go to the Shadow Plane of
I
Shadow.
don't know if that would really... You'd have to be planning on going within the next 30 minutes. That's how that would work, I think. Let me double check the spell real quick.
I think. Well, I'm thinking of augury and Pathfinder, so ignore me. Let me look it up here.
I just remember it coming up.
Yeah,
we used it
in the last campaign.
because
yeah.
I used it before. One of my characters.
Oh, it didn't work. It didn't go to.
Yeah, it says the result of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. So it can't just be a what if.
Oh, it's not the divination spell. Okay.
Right.
Because divination is different. Divination is a higher level.
Leokron, as soon as Ford sees you, he says, "You owe me for 2 weeks of feed."
How much, my friend?
Wait, did Crex not take care of that?
Crex.
Yeah, I thought Crex was taking care of that.
Yeah.
Crex isn't part of your group anymore.
Yeah, but he said that he was going to take care of the horses. That's the last thing he told us. Not saying that we won't pay for it, just say we thought that, he was taking care of it.
Are you trying to deceive him, or did that actually happen?
Honestly, when you said that, I took that in the general sense, as in like a stable hand helping Ford.
Oh.
That's how I interpreted it, at least.
I could have been, I could have misunderstood.
I mean, I could have misunderstood, but...
I'm going to do a test.
That was probably what he meant.
I'm going to do a test roll. Just.
Did I actually have him say that?
Ah.
Okay. I don't know why, but it's not.
Probably.
I mean, either way, Crex is around the stables, but
There it goes.
I don't know specifically if he would just like target our horses.
I don't think he meant like he was going to pay for their feed.
He just meant he'd probably keep them safe, make sure they're fed, just take care of them.
Weird. I rolled something, but it didn't go through.
Oh
well.
What is 5 times 14? 5 times 14 is 70.
70.
So
870.
that's 7 silver.
7 silver?
Yes.
Okay.
Here, have 5 gold.
Okay, yep.
This will take care of for what we owe you and for future weeks that we leave them here and forget to pay.
I wasn't going to charge you for my stable services because I had some free. I had some open. There a name for the spot in a stable, or is it just called the stable?
Stall.
Okay.
It's called a stall.
Okay. I had some open stalls.
Damn it, I was muted. I said stall. Like 4 times.
Well, here, 5 gold. That should help for, taking care of our horses.
I appreciate it. So, Araneus, take 5 gold out of your inventory. Leokron, you're fine.
We gave him 7 gold for 2 weeks. So, there's 6 more. So, technically, we have a down payment of 12 weeks.
My brain is just blanking for some reason. It doesn't.
I know it's a lot of numbers.
It just doesn't want to do math right now.
I've been playing so much Magic, like my brain's like.
How many silver was it that we owed?
7.
It was 7 for 2 weeks of
5 gold is 50 silver. That's 7.
49.
That's
Well, yeah, 50.
Okay.
14 weeks. Take out 12 more weeks.
Okay. Well, you go ahead and mark that in your notes, Batch, because I'm gonna forget. At least I'm honest about it.
I mean, you got that going for you.
Araneus, your contribution will not be forgotten. Can you hold the lettuce bowl real quick?
And it was immediately forgotten.
Sure.
Thank you. Leokron is immediately going to get on his knees and start casting the Speak with Animals ritual.
Okay.
I'll join him. I'll join him in doing that.
You have Speak with Animals now?
Yep, I have Speak with Animals.
You'll be able to know what they sound like. Oh my god, Meryl. Oh my Dartok. And Elkanar, but yeah.
All right. So what's everyone else doing while they're casting their Speak with Animals?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, apparently I'm holding a lettuce bowl.
Kramkyl's gonna pet one of the horses.
Andor wants to go speak with the Royal Guard.
By yourself?
I mean, if anyone else is willing to go, that'd be appreciated. I'm not going to cause trouble. I'm just going to find information.
I mean, I would go, but lettuce.
Wynne can go with them to provide any extra information that she knows about.
Alright, so are you going to... Where are you going to go? Are you going to go to the market square where the Royal Guard have holed up, or are you going to try to go right to the castle to talk to them?
I'll start right at the market square, see what kind of answers we can find out, and then if we really need to, we can go to the castle.
Okay.
I'm not going to cause trouble or fucking stain the whatever name I have.
You keep saying you're not going to cause trouble. I wonder who you're trying to convince.
Obviously himself.
Himself, yeah. Himself.
Alright, so you head out to the market square. I'm not going to bring the map up. It's just a waste of time at this point. Well, there are Royal Guard everywhere. They're stationed at all of the shops, even though the shops are closed down. They're still stationed there, keeping an eye on things. And the Royal Guard patrolling the market. They're pretty much no one there. There are a couple people kind of walking around the outside, just looking at the guard, trying to just see what they're doing, and a couple people trying to talk to them. You hear one person complaining that the shops are closed. But yeah, there's Royal Guard all around.
Can I notice the highest ranking one anywhere?
They all seem to be of the same rank. But there does seem to be one person kind of way off in the distance, towards the other side of the market square, that looks like they're kind of directing...
Person in charge?
Yeah, they're kind of directing some of the civilians that are coming to the market square, kind of telling them to leave. It's not... You can't really hear, but you can see them, their hand motions kind of telling them to back away. And sort of directing the other Royal Guard. They kind of look like they're in charge.
Gotcha. Well, that's as good a spot to any to start. So,
The one right
kinda
they all
walk
are
up
is
to
the
him.
one above where Andor was.
Tindre was.
That's
Funny.
fine.
Poor Andor.
Just everyone's like one rank above him.
So, I walk up to him and go, "Hello, I have a couple of questions. Maybe you might be able to answer them."
Excuse me?
I have a couple of questions. I'm just trying to help.
Questions about
we-
what?
Well, we were in the Shadow Forest, and we were attacked by a bunch of people in masks, and I was just trying to find out some more information about. We're trying to make a decision if we're going to go back into the forest and investigate the kidnappings.
So at this point, you can tell it's a woman. She looks kind of a little elvish. You think maybe half elf. That sounded racist. A little elvish.
A little elvish.
It's okay.
How dare you?
Her ears aren't quite as pointy.
Next, you're going to say that elves can't be short.
Wynne is going to ask, how's the situation with the cults? Has there been any new activity?
None as of yet. Who are you that you're asking me these questions?
My name is Andor Thoreif. I am a sergeant in the army, but I am also, working with the guild. And we had a quest that took us into the forest to try and survive the forest, but we were actually attacked by a bunch of people in masks. They were trying to, kidnap us, basically.
You're a sergeant in the army? What guild are you with?
Guild in Westwood. Here.
Which? The
Adventurers
Guild?
Guild?
The Adventurers Guild?
Yeah.
So you're not you're not currently a sergeant. You're a former sergeant.
Yes, but I'm still proud of my rank.
So you're a former sergeant, currently in the Adventurers Guild, asking me questions because...
Listen, I mean no ill will. I'm just trying to...
Because of something that happened in the Shadow Forest.
Wynne is going to extend her hand and say, I'm Wynne Tindre. We travel together. We've had encounters with this cult of blood, and some of our party members have more experience with them. And we're very concerned about their goal to bring the Fiend King into the world and could possibly help. But we also have this issue with the plane of shadow, where they are taking people from this plane into that plane, and it doesn't look good. So we're just trying to see maybe which one is the greater threat right now that we need to address.
You two wouldn't happen to be part of the group that helped in the last attack, would you?
We would.
Okay, well, maybe next time, start with that.
I mean, that's fine. I'm not the best with words, but, we're just trying to help. There's no need to come off with the hostility.
Wynne's going to kind of nudge Andor with her elbow.
So what is...
He's not being malicious about it.
So what is it you need from me, exactly?
Well, I just want to know if, there's been any progress made on this. I mean, we ran into these people. They had masks, and, they were attacking us, and we just wanted to know if, like, is there any way that we could be of service?
I think you're going to confuse her. These are two different situations.
Well,
has there been any progress on the investigation into the Cult of Blood and to what their, where and when their next actions may be?
We haven't made any progress on apprehending any of them. We know from their last attack that their next attack will most likely also be here. That's why we've cleared out the area and we are consistently patrolling it.
One of our friends does have one of the masks, if you guys would investigate it.
So what concern of this is ours? What concern of this is?
I mean, I thought it would be concern of the world, seeing as, things are going on in the Shadow Plane that could affect the entire world. I figured the Royal Army would at least want to be in front of
it. Is the Hunters Guild informed of this?
Those are the ones we went to go help, right?
Yeah.
Wynne's going to say yes, but some of their members are being kidnapped and they're losing members. They're being taken into the Shadow Plane by these servants of Mask.
Servants of Mask.
One of the rulers of the Shadow Plane.
I think I'm familiar with that name. You know for a fact these are servants of the demigod?
We don't have 100% proof, but highly suspected. There's somebody in the Shadow Plane with a cult that is kidnapping people from this plane and possibly turning them into vampires. We do know that is happening, but we just don't know if it's connected to the same group. We know they performed experiments on some of our party members previously.
I can inform my superiors. We can run this up to the Crown and see if they think it's worth expending resources to.
Oh, any way we can be of help. If they don't want to expend the resources, we gladly volunteer, but don't really know what we're getting ourselves into.
I mean, that's entirely up to you. As far as the cult is concerned, if they attack, we will stop them.
Yeah. We just didn't know if anything was being done outside of just protecting us from here. Like, if we were investigating or not, that's all.
Oh, we have no leads. Is there anything you could provide us with?
Well, like I said, we have a mask that can be investigated that we're hanging on to.
She's talking about the Cult of Blood, I think, Josh, not the Shadow stuff.
Alright, so I'm confusing two different things then.
Yeah, you've been confused the whole time. She's not talking about the Shadow stuff. She couldn't give a shit less about the Shadow stuff.
There's a Cult of Blood and a Cult of Shadow. Two different cults.
Okay.
To be clear, I have not referred to them as a cult once. The Shadow
No,
people.
Wynne has.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
But we have.
Well, that's why I was trying to get at if, they've heard of anything other than, the Hunters Guild, from what they know.
She...
Yeah, Wynne already asked her that, if they've learned anything more and there.
Just got muffled all of a sudden.
Yeah, if they've what?
Sorry, I moved in my microphone. Wynne already asked her if they'd learned anything in their investigations and if they knew anything more about when and where they were going to have their next, I guess, attack. And she said no, and they're sure it's going to be here, they just don't know when.
Any information we find out, we'll let you know.
We would appreciate it. Now, if you would please clear the market area.
Is there any way we can help here?
Unless you just...
I think they have it covered.
Unless you want to patrol with us.
Could be taking me down memory lane.
I think I'm going to return to the guild.
That's fair. All right. We will check back with any information we find out.
Okay. I appreciate it. And back over to Leokron and Meryl, who can now speak with the horses.
Yeah.
All right. We're ready, guys. We're ready. Meryl, you ready for this?
I guess.
Nay.
No.
High ball, high dash.
Hi.
Hello, Leokron.
Meryl can talk to you also. Did you hear them, Meryl?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hello,
Sorry about
Meryl.
that.
So now you can ask if you want to communicate with us with what was it? What did we agree on?
One stands for yes, two stands for no.
But if you can hear me, then why do I need to do that?
Why the long face?
I can't always hear you.
That sounds like a you problem.
Oh wow!
You sound like
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
There was something that we agreed on. I think it was like if they like reared their head back a few times. I think it was.
Yeah,
some
it was. I
shit like that.
don't remember.
did they even understand our language?
Well, I'm casting Speak with Animals, so at the moment we can understand each other.
Yeah, me too.
I had
But
it.
they can understand.
I had it in here somewhere.
I was just being a horse.
They can nudge you 3 times if they want to talk to you.
Yeah, I knew it was something 3 times. Yeah, perfect. All right.
Heels 3 times.
Now we went on a mission, and we had to finish building a tavern, and I got a very big bowl of salad for you guys.
Yeah, lots of lettuce.
So, guys, can I have the bowls?
Okay,
You guys can feed
give
them
it
if you
to me
want.
if you want.
So
I'm just gonna let Araneus play the
Araneus is
horses.
literally
I'm just
just-
gonna let Sholly play the horses.
Araneus is just standing there, just staring, because he doesn't understand what's going on. Well, he knows that you're talking to him, but he doesn't understand them or you at the moment.
Kramkyl, do you want to feed them from a bowl with salad?
Sure. Why not?
All right. So me and Meryl are talking to them, and then Araneus and Kramkyl are feeding them.
I would rather not, but Kramkyl can.
Yeah, I
Here you
got it.
go.
Thanks.
Meryl, do you want the other bowl, or shall I?
Yeah, I'll do it.
No, all right.
She sits there and feeds the horse.
Thank you. This tastes so good.
I'm I'm happy it's fresh.
I can't. I'm fucking dead.
I got some tomatoes in there for you too. Oh, wait.
No, I don't like tomatoes.
Oh, that's fine. I take out the tomatoes and then I put a whole apple in it, and I was like, I have a lot of these.
I got you a
Apples I
carrot.
like.
Where do you keep the apples?
Carrots are good too.
Do you want my honest answer?
Hold up. Those apples would be bad by now.
This is D&D. They don't have expiration date.
We can say
What
Ford
is
has
D&D?
we can say Ford has a basket of apples.
Ford, can I switch out my shitty apples for your good apples? Oh, no, can I have some, Ford? These are fucking disgusting.
They're just dumb apples.
Dumb apples. I love that.
Dumb apples.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Ford.
it was,
Ford
it's a
gives
term
you
from
some
Final
apples.
Fantasy VII.
They're dapples for short.
Oh my god. Yeah, I put one apple in each of their bowls.
They're very pleased with the apples.
We
You
thought
are-
that you abandoned us.
You want to stretch your legs, Bolt and Dash? Do you want to stretch your legs?
Please.
Or do you got a saddle? Oh, wait, or is there a saddle already on it?
Did I don't think you got a saddle when you got the cart and carriage originally.
Ford, do you have a saddle I can use or buy off you?
We don't like saddles.
All right, let's bareback ride then. Let's go.
Bareback it then. Bareback.
All right, and
Why not just walk them? Maybe they don't want to carry you.
Do you want to be ridden or do you just want to walk?
We would prefer to just walk if we're not going anywhere.
Oh, let's go then.
No.
Who wants
outside?
to pull who?
You got to put a harness on.
I would assume that there's some already on. Like,
You gotta get a lead and every.
Well, I mean, they're not.
well, I would assume some of that's already on. Though.
You don't leave a lead clipped on the harness.
No,
when they're in a
but-
stall.
Like if you're like you leave a harness on though, right?
Well, the harness is on, but you need to clip a lead onto the harness.
Okay,
Otherwise,
yeah.
you're just going to be pulling their face.
Right, and, well, I don't want to do that. Well, clearly I'm gonna clip it.
Then grab one. I'll grab another
Mom
one.
always said life is like a box of apples. You never know what you're gonna get.
That disembodied voice sounds weird. I don't like it.
You're losing it.
I am totally fucking checked out.
I've just been downstairs listening to you guys, and it's a little crazy. No, you don't leave a harness on a horse when you put them into their stalls.
See, I don't know anything about horses, so okay.
Yeah, me neither.
So,
I
yeah,
know
we'll
very
put-
little, but I know that.
Okay.
No,
So
The
I'm
only
not
time you
really
would
calling
leave
a
the
horse
You
harness
take all the
on the
tackle
horse.
off of them.
Yeah, the only time you leave it on is
Their
if
tack.
you're coming right back, basically. If they're staying there, then yeah, you don't leave it on them.
Okay. So we'll put the harnesses on them and then
And then take them for a walk.
yeah.
Yeah.
And during that time, the 10 minutes is up and you can no longer understand them.
Oh
Oh, wait. I don't know how long it actually takes for speak with animals.
I kept saying harness. It's called a halter.
The same difference.
It lasts 10 minutes.
Nay.
Wilbur!
Just chain cast it.
Chain cast it.
Just keep walking and casting at the same time. Just keep
Well, I mean, if you're not casting it as a ritual, then yeah, you probably could do that.
True.
But if you're ritual casting, then there's going to be a 10-minute period in between.
Yeah, Leokron has to ritual cast it.
I have to ritual cast. Well, I can.
You can use a
cast
spell
it, too.
slot.
Yeah, I have to take
Spell
10
slot.
minutes out of my time to use a ritual.
I can just cast it as a spell.
But you take Bolt and Dash for a walk. They seem happy with it.
Awesome.
Bring them back to the stables.
And it does last for 10 minutes. So I will let them know that by the time we get back to the stable, I will not be able to communicate. But I already know that you would have a good time.
Thank you for walking us.
I can't.
Anytime.
Anytime.
I'm so dead.
Alright.
Just wait until my next character that has that voice all the time.
I can see him being a turtle.
No, my turtle doesn't talk that way. He talks kind of slow and
I
gravelly.
want to make a Ninja Turtle.
Oh gosh.
Cowabunga, dude.
Oh, with the new monk, you can make a pretty good Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, you could.
No. I think you mean a Ninja Turtle.
Yes, I mean a Ninja
Yeah, Ninja
Turtle.
Turtle.
Alright.
Turtle.
We're not turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
Oh, you beat me to it.
I actually know
So
that.
a
reference.
middle-aged monk turtle. Is what you're saying?
So, are you going to turn in for the night and then get a quest in the morning? What are we doing?
Yeah, turn in for the night.
Probably.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that would be good.
I got nowhere.
Oh yeah, Andor and Wynne come back and you all meet up and discuss what Andor and Wynne got from
Didn't
talking
find
to
out.
from talking to the Royal Guard.
What
I got
did you
yelled
find
at.
out?
Oh.
When do you not get yelled at?
Fair point.
You were gonna go based on that. You were still deciding whether or not you were gonna go to the Shadow Plane. My bad.
And maybe we should check the quest board and see if there's anything else in that.
Hey, maybe there's a quest that takes us to the Shadow Plane.
Might as well get paid for what we're doing.
What is Wynne thinking about the Shadow Plane right now? I see Libby's muted. Oh, she said be right back. I just saw
I
that.
was about to say, I don't know if she's still going.
That was a while ago.
Oh, that was a while ago?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that was a while ago when I came back and I left again. Sorry, I was putting rock salt out on my porch. When she still thinks that we should go to the Shadow Realm, but she understands that we might not be strong enough, and we'll go with whatever the party decides. But she does think this is something that we do need to help take care of.
What does the rest of the party think?
Check the quest board and see what, kind of falls on us.
Yeah.
Araneus is in agreement with Wynne.
I say we can check the quest board.
Okay, get everybody back over there. Oh, you're checking the quest board.
Now I hear Josh's breathing.
A kind of Darth Vadering it.
It's
yeah.
it's a little distracting, isn't it?
I mean, it's not bad. It just kind of reminds me of this one person that I was in my history class back in high school.
Was that person a mouth breather?
They were.
I'm
To the
feeling
point
very
where-
attacked right now.
It was really bad though. It wasn't as bad, or Josh is nowhere near as bad.
It
I
just sounds to
literally-
me like Josh is stuffed up and can't breathe very well. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
I am very stuffed up.
I'm always stuffed up too. But
I literally
microphone
had to
is down
complain
by
to my
my-
teacher.
yeah, my microphone is down by my neck, so if anything, you guys will hear me swallow or something instead of breathing.
I think the worst you'll hear from me is my vape every now and then.
Yeah, same here.
Bring up the quest board, and then gotta wrap up after that. It's 8:30.
Yep, I have to hop
Wait,
on
you're
a
gonna
live
rap
stream.
after that? You're gonna do a freestyle for us?
Can't freestyle. If I know the lyrics, I can sort of rap.
I would love to hear that someday.
Same.
Put on
We'll
any
write a-
Linkin Park
We're gonna
and
write
there
a
you go.
rap for Batch.
What's that? What did you say, Sholly?
So put on any. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
I'm
I said I was
actually-
gonna write a rap for you. It'll be a parody.
Oh. Alright, so there's these two, which were up there before. We need help. Our church is cursed. Parishioners are getting sick. Statues are crying blood. Our priests are at a loss to explain it. Perhaps outside eyes could help. Map to our village on back. Pay is 300 gold. And then the letter from Luxalim the Faultless. Dear adventurers, I, the great wizard Luxalim Cornin, once again require a trusted courier to retrieve valuable materials for my arcane works. I was pleased with the guild last time, so I will once again pay a sum total of 500 gold to whomever comes to my tower in Ebelo, learns what I need, and retrieves it for me. Sincerely, Luxalim the Faultless. There's also a third one. I just didn't have time to Photoshop it in because I came up with it today. There's also a third one. There is a village in a village. You can hear Lauren. There is a village just to the west of Martzlock that is dealing with wolf attacks, and they are willing to pay 500 gold to a group of adventurers that will come and help deal with the wolves. And
Interesting.
the back of the listing has a description of where this village is in relation to different landmarks in Martzlock. So a map of Martzlock would help lead you there.
Well, we've already
Maybe
ignored Luxalim like 3 times already, so why don't we make that a theme?
Maybe Andor can just talk to the wolves.
I mean,
We'll split the party. Andor goes and takes care of the wolves, and we'll go take care of Luxalim the Faultless.
Andor
That was
sits
a
them down
joke.
and says, "Okay, guys, you shouldn't be doing this.
Leave them alone.
You're being bad wolves."
Naughty, naughty.
But
But
none of
we'll
them.
tell you what. If you roll over and let them rub your bellies, they'll domesticate you, and you'll have all the food you
oh
want.
my god.
None
What?
of them have anything to do with the plane of shadow. Does the majority of the group want to focus on a quest and stay away from the plane of shadow? Or is that still where we're at?
What brings us closest to their plane of shadow?
None of these.
No, none of those.
None of these. I say we go to the church.
I kind of like the wolves, but I'm just biased.
I'm interested
Well,
in the
you
church.
know, if we do the wolf thing, we're probably going to have to kill them.
You don't know that.
Yeah, me and Leo, me and what was his name? Leokron can talk to him.
That is definitely a possibility. Like, Leokron's eyes light up. He's like, ooh, I haven't talked to wolves.
I could roar at them.
My,
Do you not speak wolf?
I mean,
A werewolf that doesn't
Araneus
speak
is
wolf.
really wondering that because he's a giant wolf man.
Yeah.
I don't think
So Wynne says that,
correlation
and
is there.
Araneus just is like, well, do you?
Do you?
Do you, Josh? Or do you, Andor?
Languages. Common. Giant. I can
There's no
try.
lupine or
Wolf-ish.
All right, so let's, for the sake of simplicity, let's take a vote. Help the people in the Shadowfell. Everybody in favor, say aye.
you mean the plane of shadows?
Yes, the Plane of Shadows. I knew I was going to say that wrong.
Well, if that is an option, Wynne would vote for that. But I thought we'd agreed. I thought the
Yeah, I
party
think-
had agreed that wasn't the option at this moment.
I think we've all pretty much agreed that we're not doing the Shadow Plane right now, even though
Okay.
both me and Wynne still want to.
Well, that was
But
more
we're
of me.
outnumbered.
That was more me asking you, the players, what basically asking that. I just had forgotten that.
Yeah. So I think we're leaning towards doing a quest right now.
Okay. All right.
Araneus is leaning towards either of the ones that pay 500 because, bigger
Gold.
share that way.
I'm also
Wynne-
leaning towards something that pays 500.
Wynne
Kramkyl would
would
be
lean-
okay with the wolves.
Wynne would lead towards the church one because that just sounds really interesting, and she would want
Yeah.
to know what's causing this issue.
Meryl would go to the church one too.
I'm caught in between the church and the wolf one.
Would they happen to be near each other?
Both.
The church is in where's the map?
No, the map's on the
Because
back.
it doesn't
we can't see
say.
the
It
back.
says, it says map to our village on the back. Yeah, maybe the wolves are causing it.
Oh my gosh, freaking thing won't move.
I vote wolves.
Wrong thing.
I still say that looks like America. That looks like the United States.
What does?
The map.
Oh, well,
Um,
except for that weird appendage on the left.
Oh yeah.
And the fact that Florida's a little bit bigger than that.
It's cold.
The village
It's
for the
cold.
church is in North Weldrick, the lower class district. So somewhere out about
So,
yeah.
So the church you said was over here.
It's
the
in
church is somewhere in here.
yeah, it's in the
Okay,
lower class
and,
district.
And the wolf issue is where?
Like here?
Just to
I
the
think
west
is
of
what
Martzlock.
What you said?
Just to the west of Martzlock.
Okay, where are we? we're in the
We're here.
You're in Woodhurst.
And where is the church in relation to that? Is it in the city?
Yeah, it's here.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's
And Martzlock's right over there, so it's not too far from that.
I mean, if the church is
They're in opposite
right
directions
where
from where
we
you are. You're in the market
Yeah, 'cause
district.
we're like here.
Yeah, they're in opposite directions from where you are.
Well, yeah, but I mean, how far away is the church from us? Like a 5-minute walk?
Well, but maybe about like an hour or two. Woodhurst is big.
But we have the horses.
Now that we've remembered we have them.
All right. Well, think about it over the next week. I have to go. It's 8:41.
Yeah, gotta go too.
All right.
I don't, but I will.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
Night, Josh.
Have a good night, Josh. Have a good night.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, everybody, for playing. Do the YouTube stuff. Like, share, subscribe, all that. I don't even know why I bother to say that anymore. But, yeah, everybody say their goodbyes and we'll get out of here.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
2 things. 1, be sure to hug your loved ones.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And 2, their goodbyes and we'll get out of here.
There we go. Have a good night.